They say all roads lead to Rome, but in Italy, every road leads to wonder. From the snow-capped Alps in the north to the sun-drenched coastlines in the south, Italy is not just a country, it's a living museum, a culinary haven, and a heart-stealing romantic escape all rolled into one. Whether you're wandering through ancient ruins, cruising past coastal cliffs, or sipping espresso in a cobbled piazza, Italy knows how to turn moments into memories. And in this video, we're uncovering the 15 most iconic and unforgettable destinations in Italy, spots that travelers dream of, fall in love with, and return to again and again. So, whether you're planning your first trip or your fifth, let this guide inspire your next Italian adventure. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Voyago, and hit the bell so you never miss another breathtaking journey. Get ready to discover the wonders of Italy. Welcome to Cinque Terre, 5 centuries-old villages clinging to the cliffs of the Ligurian coastline, where pastel-colored homes tumble toward the sea and time seems to slow to a blissful crawl. Each of the 5 towns, Monterosso al Mare, Vernazza, Corniglia, Manarola, and Riomaggiore, has its own personality, but they all share one thing in common: jaw-dropping beauty. Think steep terraces of vineyards, medieval alleyways, turquoise waters, and some of the most stunning sunsets you'll ever see. Once only accessible by foot or boat, Cinque Terre still retains its authentic charm. Cars are almost non-existent here. Instead, you'll travel between villages by scenic train or along the famous Sentiero Azzurro, or Blue Path, a cliff-top trail offering views you'll never forget. But it's not just the scenery. The seafood, fresh off the boat. The pesto, born here in Liguria. And the vibe, laid back, local, and impossibly romantic. Pro tip: visit in the shoulder seasons, spring or early autumn, to skip the summer crowds and truly feel the soul of these cliff-hugging gems. And if you're into photography or drone shots, this place is a goldmine. Cinque Terre isn't just a destination, it's a watercolor painting come to life. And once you've been, you'll understand why it's one of the most loved and visited corners of Italy. A city built on water, where streets are replaced by canals and gondolas glide beneath arched stone bridges. Venice is like nowhere else on Earth. With over 100 small islands connected by 400 bridges, Venice is not just a city, it's a labyrinth of romance, art, and history floating in the Adriatic Sea. Whether you're sipping espresso in St. Mark's Square, admiring the golden mosaics of Basilica di San Marco, or losing yourself in the maze of alleys and canals, Venice offers an experience that's both surreal and spellbinding. And let's not forget the Grand Canal, the city's main artery, lined with Renaissance and Gothic palaces that seem to defy time. Venice is also a city of culture, from the Venice Biennale to the world-famous Carnival, with its elaborate masks and costumes. But the real magic? It's in the quiet corners, a faded facade, a singing gondolier, a hidden wine bar where locals share stories over Sacchetti and Prosecco. One tip: visit in the shoulder seasons, spring or fall, to skip the crowds and enjoy the city at its most authentic. Just be prepared to fall in love and maybe get a little lost. It's part of the charm. Welcome to the Eternal City, where every street corner whispers tales of emperors, gladiators, and popes. Rome is not just Italy's capital, it's an open-air museum layered with over 2,500 years of history. At its heart stands the Colosseum, once home to roaring crowds and epic battles, and nearby lies the Roman Forum, where Caesar once walked. But Rome isn't frozen in the past, it pulses with life. The Trevi Fountain, sparkling like crystal, the Pantheon, with its perfect dome, and Piazza Navona, alive with street performers and art vendors. All of it creates a vibe that's both ancient and electric. Don't miss the independent country within Rome, Vatican City. From St. Peter's Basilica to Michelangelo's Sistine Chapel, it's a pilgrimage for art lovers and the spiritually curious alike. Rome is a feast for all senses, from the smell of fresh espresso to the sound of Vespa scooters zipping by. And when you sit down to a plate of carbonara in Trastevere under the glow of string lights, you'll understand why Rome isn't just a destination. It's a feeling. If Italy is the cradle of the Renaissance, then Florence is its golden heart. Birthplace of genius minds like Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, and Dante, this enchanting city along the Arno River is a masterpiece in itself. Art lovers, prepare to be amazed. The Uffizi Gallery houses works by Botticelli, Caravaggio, and more. The Accademia Gallery? That's where Michelangelo's David stands tall, carved from a single block of marble with jaw-dropping perfection. But Florence isn't just about museums. Climb to the top of Brunelleschi's dome at the Duomo, and you'll be rewarded with panoramic views over terracotta rooftops and distant Tuscan hills. Wander the streets of Oltrarno, where artisans craft leather and gold using centuries-old techniques. And don't skip the sunset from Piazzale Michelangelo. Trust us, it'll be a moment you'll never forget. Florence is elegance and soul, history and creativity, all wrapped in the scent of fresh focaccia and espresso. Stretching like a necklace of pastel gems along the southern coast, the Amalfi Coast is Italy's most breathtaking seaside escape. With its dramatic cliffs, sparkling turquoise waters, and charming cliffside villages, this UNESCO World Heritage Site feels like paradise sculpted by nature and perfected by man. Positano, with its cascading houses and chic boutiques, is a picture-perfect postcard. Ravello enchants with music festivals and villas hanging over the sea. And Amalfi, the namesake town, welcomes with lemon groves, Moorish architecture, and warm Mediterranean hospitality. This is where La Dolce Vita comes to life, sipping limoncello with a view, boating along hidden coves, or winding down scenic roads, with every twist revealing a new jaw-dropping vista. Visiting in late spring or early autumn means fewer crowds and more magic. And if you're wondering where to propose or just recharge your soul, this is the place. Fashion-forward, Fast-paced and fiercely modern, Milan may not wear its charm on its sleeve like Florence or Venice, but look closer and you'll discover a city that blends history, creativity, and sophistication like no other. Start with the Duomo di Milano, a Gothic cathedral that took nearly 6 centuries to build. Its white marble spires reach toward the sky, and from the rooftop, you get sweeping views over the city, and even the Alps on a clear day. Art lovers won't want to miss Leonardo da Vinci's Last Supper, housed quietly in a convent nearby. Then there's the glitz, Galleria Vittorio Emanuele II, with its glass domes and luxury shops, and La Scala, one of the world's most iconic opera houses. Milan is also a city of aperitivo culture, where every evening begins with drinks and bites at stylish bars. It's Italy's business engine, yes, but it's also where beauty is engineered with precision. If elegance were a lake, it would be called Lake Como. Nestled at the foot of the Alps, this glacial lake is surrounded by forested hills, grand villas, and storybook villages that make it one of the most luxurious and romantic destinations in Europe. The Lazio, often dubbed the Pearl of the Lake, is a must-visit with its charming stair-step lanes and lakeside promenades. Verona offers a quieter vibe with lush gardens, and Como town blends Italian charm with Swiss-like order. Famous for being a celebrity retreat, yes, George Clooney has a villa here. Lake Como isn't just for the elite. Take a ferry across the shimmering water, enjoy risotto with lake fish, or sip wine as you watch the mountains glow at sunset. The serenity here is for everyone. Tip: spring and early fall are the sweet spots for pleasant weather without the high season crowds. Step into a lost world, frozen in time by fire and ash. The ancient city of Pompeii, buried by the eruption of Mount Vesuvius in 79 AD, offers a haunting and fascinating glimpse into Roman life nearly 2,000 years ago. Wander through cobbled streets once trodden by chariots, see vivid frescoes that still cling to the walls, and marvel at villas, bathhouses, and even bakeries preserved in eerie detail. It's as if the volcano hit pause on history, and now you're walking through the past. You can also climb Mount Vesuvius itself, the still-active volcano looming over the Bay of Naples. The hike to the crater is short but steep, and the view from the top? A jaw-dropper, Naples on one side, Pompeii below, and the vast sea in the distance. Few places stir awe and reflection quite like Pompeii and Vesuvius. It's one of Italy's most powerful journeys, part museum, part natural wonder, all unforgettable. Tuscany has many jewels, but Siena shines with medieval magic. This hilltop city, once Florence's great rival, is a time warp of Gothic architecture, cobblestone streets, and age-old traditions that still beat strong today. At its heart lies Piazza del Campo, a fan-shaped square known for hosting Il Palio, a wild bareback horse race held twice a year. The energy during race days is electric, but even outside the event, the square hums with cafes, laughter, and life. Climb the Torre del Mangia for panoramic views, or visit the striped marble wonder of Siena Cathedral, a jaw-dropping mix of sculpture, stained glass, and celestial ceilings. Unlike bigger cities, Siena is peaceful and poetic. It invites you to slow down, wander its narrow alleys, and savor the rhythms of small-town Italy. And if you're a fan of authentic local cuisine, wild boar pasta, pecorino cheese, and Chianti wines await. Beneath the shadow of Mount Vesuvius, Naples pulses with an energy all its own. Known for its vibrant streets, authentic pizza, and proximity to ancient ruins, Naples is a city steeped in history, chaos, and charm. Start by visiting Pompeii or Herculaneum, Roman cities frozen in time by Vesuvius eruption. But don't miss out on Naples itself. The historic center is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, where churches, palaces, and narrow alleys offer a glimpse into Italy's past. You can't leave without trying Neapolitan pizza, the birthplace of pizza itself. Grab a slice from L'Antica Pizzeria de Michele, or head down to the bustling Spaccanapoli street for a true taste of local life. If you have time, take a boat ride around the Bay of Naples to admire the island of Capri, or head to the coastal town of Sorrento, with its lemon-scented streets and panoramic views over the Mediterranean. Finally, we head to the north of Italy, where the jagged peaks of the Dolomites rise dramatically above alpine meadows and lush forests. These mountains are a UNESCO World Heritage Site, not only for their geological significance, but for the sheer visual awe they inspire. Whether you're an avid hiker or simply looking for breathtaking views, the Dolomites offer some of the most striking landscapes in Europe. The area is dotted with picturesque towns like Cortina d'Ampezzo and Bolzano, where you can enjoy both winter sports and summer hiking, or simply indulge in mouth-watering Tyrolean cuisine. The Lago di Braise, a serene emerald green lake nestled between mountains, is a picture-perfect spot for a quiet moment or a paddleboat ride. In the Dolomites, nature doesn't just surround you, it embraces you with its majesty. Sardinia, a picturesque island in the Mediterranean Sea, offers travelers an escape to crystal-clear waters, secluded beaches, and rugged mountain landscapes. Often overshadowed by Italy's more famous destinations, Sardinia is a hidden gem that truly lives up to its reputation as a paradise for nature lovers and beach enthusiasts. Imagine this, the sun-kissed sands of Costa Smeralda, where turquoise waters lap against the shore, creating a serene, almost otherworldly atmosphere. Whether you're exploring the untouched beaches of La Maddalena Archipelago or hiking the challenging but rewarding paths of Gennargentu National Park, Sardinia offers a perfect blend of relaxation and adventure. But there's more to this island than just its beaches. Sardinia is rich in history, with mysterious nuraghi, ancient stone structures scattered across the landscape, telling the tale of the island's early inhabitants. And the food? Think fresh seafood, prosciutto roast piglet, and a glass of cannonau, a bold red wine unique to Sardinia. If you're looking for something off the beaten path, Sardinia should be at the top of your list. Nestled in the southern region of Basilicata, Matera is a city that feels like it's frozen in time. Known for its Sassi di Matera, ancient cave dwellings, this UNESCO World Heritage Site offers a glimpse into a way of life that dates back over 9,000 years. The town's unique architecture, homes and churches carved directly into the rock, creates a dramatic and almost surreal skyline. Walking through Matera feels like entering a living museum, with narrow alleys and stone pathways that lead you through this ancient city. It's been said that Matera resembles a film set, and in fact, it has served as the backdrop for many famous movies, including Mel Gibson's The Passion of the Christ. Today, Matera is undergoing a revitalization, but it still retains its charm and mystery. Don't forget to explore the rock churches, ancient places of worship carved out of the cliffs, where you can discover Byzantine frescoes and hidden altars. Whether you're a history buff or simply someone in search of an unforgettable experience, Matera promises a unique, once-in-a-lifetime visit. Verona, a city made famous by Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet, is a charming blend of rich history, medieval architecture, and romance. While the connection to the tragic love story might draw in the crowds, Verona offers much more than just Juliet's balcony. Start your visit by strolling through the Piazza dell'Erbe, a beautiful square lined with vibrant markets and cafes, where locals gather to chat, sip coffee, and enjoy the atmosphere. From there, explore the Verona Arena, a remarkably well-preserved Roman amphitheater still in use for opera performances today. With a seating capacity of over 15,000, it's one of the most important and grandiose structures of its kind. Beyond the historical landmarks, Verona's narrow streets and romantic vibe make it the perfect city for leisurely walks. Make sure to visit Piazza dei Signori, where you can admire statues of great historical figures and perhaps stop for a gelato at one of the charming shops along the way. For lovers of history, art, and romance, Verona is a must-see, a city where every corner tells a story. Pisa, home to one of the most recognizable monuments in the world, the Leaning Tower of Pisa, is a city that captivates visitors with its historical grandeur and iconic landmarks. While most people come here to snap a picture with the famous tower, the city offers much more to explore. Located along the banks of the Arno River, Pisa is a charming university town with a rich history. Start your visit at Piazza dei Miracoli, or Square of Miracles, where the Leaning Tower, Pisa Cathedral, and baptistry all stand in perfect harmony. The cathedral itself is an architectural masterpiece, with intricate details and artwork that date back to the 11th century. But Pisa is not just about the tower. Walk through its medieval streets, visit the Botanical Garden, one of the oldest in Europe, or take a relaxing stroll along the riverbanks. Pisa's Piazza dei Cavalieri, a square once home to the ruling knights of the city, offers a more tranquil, off-the-beaten-path experience. And yes, of course, don't forget to strike that famous pose. But when you're done with your photo op, take the time to explore the city's many other gems that make Pisa far more than just a one-trick pony. Italy is a country that effortlessly combines stunning landscapes, rich history, and timeless beauty. From the sun-drenched shores of Sardinia to the ancient streets of Matera, from the romantic charm of Verona to the iconic Leaning Tower of Pisa, the 15 best places to visit in Italy will make your trip unforgettable. If you enjoyed this tour of Italy's most mesmerizing destinations, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Voyago, and ring the bell to stay updated on all of our travel adventures. And if you've already been to any of these amazing places, or if you have a dream destination in Italy, let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, keep exploring and let the world be your next adventure. Buon viaggio!